Hello, punks and punkettes. Welcome to another episode of The Intellect.
Punkette.
Yeah. I don't know, I just thought of that last second.
Smurfette.
It's a bit cringy.
I'm cringing, and I like how he's like, I just thought about that. You didn't make Punkette up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, I know I didn't. I just...
Hello, everybody. Wow. Woo.
What are you wacky sons of bitches up
Well,
to?
walking
I
over
watched
here.
Cocaine Bear.
Yes. Was he coked up?
Yeah,
Probably
he would eat
sad.
the cocaine.
Oh, that's stupid.
Probably sad. A lot sadder than we thought.
Very unrealistic, I have to
Yeah.
say. Because he would eat the cocaine bear. First of all, it was a mama bear. And it was a black bear.
It was a
Terrible.
quick crash
Was it a
grab.
what bear? It was a black bear?
fat.
It was a black bear.
Oh, it was a crack bear.
It was a cash
Okay,
grab.
Terrible
okay,
mother.
so it was a
Terrible
crack bear,
mother.
okay.
Terrible mother.
Okay.
Very
Correct.
clever cash grab name of a movie.
I misunderstood. I thought it was polar bears. They were going to invent Coca-Cola commercials because they were high on Coke. Okay. Okay, business. Okay.
I read today that the reason Coca-Cola seems to taste better at McDonald's than other places, there's some people that will back me up on this, is that the level of sugar they put into the Coke has to be exactly the same around the world. And it's
it
a
always
lot
tastes the
less.
same.
McDonald's a partnership with Coca-Cola in their corporate breakdown is considered a country.
What?
Like when they ship out Coca-Cola to Canada, when they ship out Coca-Cola to United States, when they ship out Coca-Cola, McDonald's is a country.
Oh, I see.
Coca-Cola
Okay.
is a country to them.
Okay.
Yeah, when they ship McDonald's,
So they ship out specific Coca-Cola to McDonald's.
and in the Coca-Cola files, McDonald's is categorized as a country.
Interesting.
Well,
That's a little odd.
we do the West Wing walk. I don't know if you know what that is.
What's the West Wing walk?
There's a writer named Aaron Sorkin, Hollywood screenwriter, wrote a lot of famous movies that we liked and disliked. He had a show called The West Wing, and they were known as because it took place in the White House, everything seemed to be very important and under pressure. So there was a lot of shots where
People
the camera
walking.
of people walking down the hallways, turning left, turning right, talking, and the president people following him, chasing up. And the walk we do to this studio reminds me of that all the time.
That's fun.
That hallway walk, that West Wing walk.
You guys
Yeah.
are just as important.
Yes, yeah. Bradley
retards.
Bradley Whitford was in that movie, that show, and Martin Sheen,
Yeah,
played
Martinez.
President Bartlett. Hey, did you know this Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running for president?
Yeah.
Uh,
He's trying to be the
he's the
Democratic
first-
nominee, right?
he's the first.
Oh,
in-
he's a Democrat. He's
yeah.
running
well,
like for
he's a
Democrat.
Kennedy, bro.
He's a Kennedy, bro.
He is the first guy to ever go up against a sitting president to get the nomination.
Yeah, because normally you let
Normally
the
you let the president do
retry.
it. But this
Oh,
guy has
shit.
pedigree.
He's
That-
also lost the current president.
Did you see the recent clip?
The one where he there's two
I think
recent
you
Biden
posted it.
or RFK?
Biden, one of the clips he's saying Putin is losing the war in Iraq.
Wow.
No, what was the other one? It was really
That's
the
it.
rapist Mexicans.
Yeah. He's like,
We
I
need
want
to
to
stop the rapist Mexicans.
Oh my God. Maybe he was trying to read therapists.
No. He was trying to say how Trump called them rapist.
Yeah, and
But
he-
instead of saying they're not, he said, I'll stop them.
And they're going to throw Trump under the bus too as an old bumbling guy.
Yeah, of course.
But you know what the cons this poor guy has? Because this guy, it's like JFK Jr. going to become president. It's almost a shoo-in in some parts of the world where but his voice, his actual voice is hard to listen to because he had some disease
Oh shit.
that he's trying to fix. But you've heard RFK talk.
I think briefly, but I didn't really.
Okay,
pay
but
attention.
think of a president. Everybody does a Trump impression because you hear that voice all the time. Obama,
Huge.
everybody here. Now, do you want to hear this guy talking like this all the time?
Yeah.
Sad to say.
It sounds stupid, but it bothers me too. I
Sad-
think about it.
I'm sad to say, especially if you have misophonia.
Americans,
Misophonia.
Yeah, when speaking to the country, yeah, I get it.
And-
if it sounds like that,
trust me from first-hand experience.
Yeah.
The smog from those
Yeah,
Canadian
correct.
fires
Exactly.
really bad.
yeah.
Exactly. And
it
he
doesn't
admits
instill confidence.
He admits it.
No.
But other than that, and he's a big climate guy, so he'll get the Hollywood vote. But
Why he likes pedophile climate?
What? That one went over my head. I didn't get it.
That's because you give head.
Hey.
Hey, Claudio Capri is
I'm
not
always
here,
bent,
ladies
I'm
and
always
gentlemen.
bent over, so it's always going over my
Claudio
head.
Capri is not here. I just wanted to say that.
And yet, he's still interrupting.
Have you?
Claudio Capri had a volcano on his face.
Jesus
What-
Christ.
He had a volcano on his face. I don't know how.
does that mean?
It's like he was adding butter to a blackhead to make it. It was so big and giant.
All he had to do was
it
pop it.
looked like your shirt. It was shiny.
Why didn't he pop it?
I don't know. He was maybe making it ripen.
He was he was letting it marinate.
It was, oh my God. I couldn't
That's
believe it. I've
disgusting.
never seen that. I wanted, Claudio, I hope you finally pop that zit.
I'm disgusted right now.
You know what? You know what's a good feeling? You know when you have an ingrown hair.
That's
I
always
used,
an
to, I
awful.
used to be addicted to pulling out
I have a
hairs
lot of
from my
outgrown
pubes.
hairs, like my I don't have on my head and stuff.
Oh, well, you use bump stopper.
So
Shout out to my black guys.
I would get ingrowns on my pubic area,
Yeah, I know. And you pull it out perfectly.
and I would pull it out,
Yeah,
and like
very nice.
it felt good, right?
Do you get them because of the way you shave?
But
Probably, yeah.
I got so addicted to pulling out ingrowns
that you were doing it where you didn't need it.
exactly,
Awful.
and in my pubic hair, if I
Awful.
let it
Don't-
grow
don't-
for the
don't tell me-
longest
don't tell me-
time,
don't tell me.
there was a bald spot because I
That's
had
not
pulled
right.
out so much hair.
That's OCD.
hair
That's
has-
testicular
hair
OCD.
hair had stopped growing.
That's so
there.
bad. How about that ingrown hair you get on your nose that hurts so much? If someone just touches your nose, ding! Oh, that
No, I don't think I've gotten
inner
those.
When you trim, because as you get older, men just get hair everywhere. I could grow out another mustache out of my nostril at this age. It just
I
happens
had
to men.
Adam-
There is hair coming out of my ears that's as much as my armpits.
Yeah, that's
I have
disgusting.
the ear hair of a Lebanese man at Adonis.
That's disgusting.
Shout out to my lebs.
You know how Adam is bald and then he has the hair going? That was my pubic
You've
area.
seen your grandfathers and stuff with the hair and the.
I've
that's
never
as you
seen
get
my
older.
grandfather's penis. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
talking about the hair.
Oh, okay.
As a man, as you get older, hair just shows up.
Yeah, me, I have to go now get like my ear hair done.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate that.
There's a guy
I
I
got
know that
back
he
hair.
waxes it. He has this wax machine, sticks it in your nose, and takes a popsicle stick and goes.
That's not good to do, apparently, huh?
Yeah, I don't do that. I
What,
use a
wax your hair?
Manscaped thing.
No, to put like
No, the wax in your
in
nose is no good. No.
and your ears.
No,
and
there's
then
no
to yank,
good. He's
apparently
right.
it's no good.
He's right.
Who says it's no good?
It's not good for your for your health.
For
or
the
something.
follicle.
Your health.
The follicle.
retarded.
It has
because
something to do-
They're yeah. He's right.
There's also the triangle I've read. So
That's-
the triangle,
that's
this
the
area,
vagina.
no, this area
Which
of,
matches
of your
the
face,
vagina.
of your face,
Vagina.
Even if you have a pimple, you're not supposed to touch it. You're supposed to let it ripen, and then it'll come off
Says
naturally.
Dr. Pimple popper.
I will say something right now that you guys are saying this. You're saying this to the guy who has clear skin and knew when to pop a
yeah,
pimple. There's sometimes that you have
Me
to pop
too.
a pimple.
Correct. I
'Cause they're not
second,
gonna
Not
get
in
worse.
this area.
I second
apparently.
what he says. No,
No, it depends on
I
the
have
pimple. There's some pimples you shouldn't
The
touch.
the worst
you should let them
blackheads
in between.
at the bottom of the lip
Yeah, yeah.
that is used to be a beard hair and it's not, and it comes out. You have to do that.
There are some.
But
there
then
are
there's
some
the Claudio Capri Mount Vesuvius.
But isn't that just acne? Isn't that called acne? Or no? I don't know.
Sometimes
the
it's
difference.
hormonal.
Is it a horny kid?
You know what I got addicted to watching on TikTok?
Pornography.
Ingrown nails of the big toe specifically.
You know how that,
That
happens?
hurts me watching.
I'll tell you why that
It's
happens.
happened to me once because
Okay.
I tripped and fell.
was
But when I tripped, I hit my toe, and it anyways.
It was enough to Google.
It hurts, eh?
Okay,
Yeah.
I had this problem in my life when it occurred to me how stupid I was behaving, and then I Googled it, and now I know, and it never happened again. We have this urge to cut our toenails too short on the edges, just to take that piece off, and perhaps when nobody's looking, smell it. Because that's what we do.
I smell it too.
We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to cut that top.
Allegedly.
That top right part of our
Really?
toe
What do you
off.
smell it? I
We're
get it.
supposed to. We're supposed to shave it and or file it and cut it like this notebook square. What
Really?
we
You do it yourself? I
Yeah.
get my
No,
I
no,
get
I
my
do
work
it myself.
You get pedicures?
Yeah.
I
I
haven't
do it
done a
mys-
pedicure in a while. I should
Yeah.
go.
I get
And-
the only thing I've never done and I'm gonna start doing is manicures. I'm gonna start doing
Here,
that too.
yeah, on Acri actually, there's a
Yeah.
good place. Here, what we do when we're idiots and get ingrown hairs is you see this paper I'm holding up? We cut this part out and we take this nice piece and we smell it because we're fucked. But we're not supposed to do that.
But you know what I do?
We're not
when
supposed to cut that.
I
We're
do the
supposed to
same
keep
thing.
it like this, and then you'll never get an ingrown hair
I do the
again.
same thing. But do you know what I do that prevents the ingrown? Is I go and then
Rape my neighbor.
No, and then I pull out the edges with something sharp,
What the
And then-
Like your
fuck are you
wit.
guys talking
And
about?
no, like I clean them out, so then because it lifts a bit, it grows. Do you understand what I mean?
You're trying to say the same
You're
thing
both
I
scaring
said,
me.
basically. Kind of. You don't take that 25% off. That's how you get ingrown hairs. That 25%.
no, I take it out.
No, that's an ingrown hair waiting to happen. Don't let me argue.
You mean
this.
ingrown nail?
Ingrown,
Ingrown.
inbred. You're an inbred man. Speaking of inbred people, I saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Would you like my brief Guido movie review?
No.
Yes, go.
So, shout out to the Dial of Destiny and the Greeks because you know that thing they found on a ship, that Archimedes thing that said it was the
there
first
was a
computer.
calculator.
First computer.
Yeah.
It's that.
They're talking shit about Greeks now.
Okay.
And there's time travel. And at one point,
Really?
you see Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, talking to Archimedes in ancient Greece. You see this in this movie.
Oh yeah, because he spoke English.
So, okay.
Indiana Jones showed up there.
I'll
he's
give you a preface.
Can you help me? He's like, this is my like.
We're
This is
trying.
the menos and pustis.
Yeah, that's probably what they should have. Yeah, I bet you that actor.
That's coming from someone dressed in a robe.
When the actor playing that part read the script, I guarantee you he probably said that. If he was a man of, but he said, fuck it, I'm doing it for the money. Disney has so much money that everybody doing this job is like, whatever, man, they have money, let's just keep working. But not many people came in and said, why should they make this movie? Who are they trying to please? Who is the audience here? There's parts of, okay, there's a movie that
Basically, what you're saying is, did we need an additional
it's
Indiana
but
Jones?
it's the Disney version of. You know how we always say that's the Disney version of.
yeah, yeah.
What I mean is, there are certain things we all love. First of all, it's all CGI'd now. So there's certain things we love of the brightness of a Steven Spielberg version of an Indiana Jones movie. The choreography of the fights were funny. They were clever. There was little funny gags. Here it's not. Here it's the action looks like Superman is flying to go save Zod from exploding, and the sky is never. The good parts of this movie are the first 20 minutes where it's a flashback is actually pretty good. Where it's the CGI'd young Indiana Jones, that's pretty good. The next part is now. I can't help. It's no other way to say it, but it's a woke movie.
So
they
do you think it's gonna flop? Do you
it
think it's
did
flop?
already. It's
It did.
over. See you later.
So you know the producer who?
Alan.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think his famous last words were?
Before this Alan
Before
girl,
he gets fired.
she fired herself from Disney. I get where you're going. Give me a moment on this. There's something else I wanted to pull out. It's 1960 something.
Right now?
The head of the CIA squad going after Indiana Jones is a black woman with an afro dressed up tough. Why? Is that I'm not sure if that is nothing against the actress. She was
No,
good.
that is not
That is not
historically
historically accurate.
Wait,
She
wait.
would
Hold
not
on. Repeat.
be-
Repeat.
This Foxy Brown looking. First of all, she's CIA. She's got to be covert. She doesn't have to dress up like she's a tough girl.
No, but also it's
with
the CIA.
afro.
This is in the 70s. They did not have a black woman in charge.
Yeah,
I
if you were in
guarantee.
the CIA and you wanted to hide, you'd probably look like a secretary.
No, but you wouldn't have.
Yeah,
in
it
the
wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen. It's
Here-
like
and-
making a World War II movie and Winston Churchill is played by Don Cheadle.
And guess what?
I don't know who that
Here's
is.
the token Here's the token bad guy who's the asshole. We won't make her kill the person. We'll make him kill her, so the audience hates him. And
That looks
every
dumb,
mustache in this movie was glued on. You could see from far. I don't like that.
Yeah, fucking Disney.
So she's the head of the CIA, and now the girl, the goddaughter. Okay, I'll say this: if they're British, I believe she's an archaeologist. But they made this girl that goes to his niece, his goddaughter, go get Indiana Jones, who's now depressed. In the last movie, he's married, he's happy. Shia LaBeouf is his son. He watches his parents get married, and in the best Indiana Jones, they ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Here it starts off. He's angry. He's in the 60s. His students don't like him anymore. They give him a shit award at his. He teaches in New York City, and they give him a shit award, and he gives it to a homeless guy. He drinks because his son is dead. His son got into an argument with him and said, "I'm going to go to the Vietnam War," and he died in the Vietnam War. So
Shia
he's a
LaBeouf.
broken man. My point is, Disney decided to
Yeah.
make
Let's
Indiana
ruin
Jones
Indiana
a
Jones' life.
broken man. One.
Yeah.
And now this girl comes in to put him on a last adventure, who's his goddaughter, to go after this Dial of Destiny. But she is smarter, better than everything he ever did in his life.
Yeah.
Of course.
She's
Girl
not
power.
Because she's a woman.
there's a chase. Bro, you're in a chase. You know those three-wheeling chase, those three-wheelers you see in Europe, in India, in Italy, they're everywhere. It's a three-wheeler truck with the
Oh yeah. Who's
it's a
driving?
okay, there's two of them. No, they're having a fucking casual conversation during this chase. Like she's in that one, he's in this one. They hear each other and they're just talking. Now there's a little kid that they get. It's
a
an
kidnap?
Arabic version of the short.
Wait, they
round.
steal the kid? What do you mean
No,
they get?
he's their
Love child.
Their kid. Their helper kid. The street kid.
Slave.
No.
The term is slave.
Street kid.
Slavery.
They make. I didn't like this one too because they have to paint like the word is contrived. You see where Disney is coming from a mile away. They got to please everybody. So
And
now,
they end up pleasing no one.
now they make correct because who? That's why I asked who are they making this movie for? The high end people at Disney that decide these jobs, these movies are not necessarily fans, real fans of the movie, of the Indiana Jones character. So
Son, are you okay?
what happened? You smelling something?
Hold on, bro. Is this my coffee?
Yeah, because this one's mine. It has this on it.
Hold on, bro. Didn't I leave it outside?
No. Oh, did you grab a homeless guy's coffee? I drank from your
Hold on,
coffee
I don't remember
outside.
bringing this
I
back in
drank
here.
from it outside accidentally, and that's what's confusing you. Now you got Guido fucking disease on
Oh, it tastes like penis, huh?
Sorry, continue your
it.
conversation.
Yeah, because I didn't bring mine outside. So
That was a derailment for nothing.
yeah, I thought he was having a heart attack.
Me too. It looks so weird.
Because so hold on. Oh, I left it outside, but you grabbed it.
Because I thought it was mine.
Oh,
Like
bro, I was
your
so
dick.
confused. I saw
thought
it,
it was
bro. I
mine.
thought I was in like the
So-
Twilight Zone. Anyways,
It's a contrived movie. You see, like who are they making
lot
it
of
for?
these are
there's
like
no
that.
there's no fans watching it. There's CGI. I think, and Gapes would probably back me up on it. The reason it's so dark. Okay, first of all, it's a chase, and it's in World War II. So no kidding, the sky will be
hold
dark.
on. Wasn't this in the 60s?
No, but and the flashback in the beginning is
Oh,
World
okay,
War II.
okay.
It's all dark. When they do super CGI, they have to make the sky black because it hides the imperfections in the face. Maybe that's why. So it's so dark. Anyway, the bad guy's the token bad guy. He's the
Russian.
no, the Nazi guy, based on a real guy, the guy that helped NASA build the rockets, but he was a Nazi.
Okay.
But just then Archimedes and the girl and I think everyone's tired of this poor actress who's the archaeologist's niece. She's taking a beating from the haters.
Online?
Yeah, because they're
I
like,
don't
she's
care.
not beautiful. They're trying to force like she's beautiful. Why is she making her smarter?
Oh, they're
She's just an
Lizzoing it up?
Yeah, they're. You could see Disney shoving it down our throats.
Yeah.
There was a magic trio and quadruple of people of Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, the head of Disney there, the Allen, not Nancy Allen, the actor, the girl who
Kathleen Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy, her and John Williams. When they worked together, it was magic. Lightning in a bottle, as you know, doesn't happen again. I can't believe the world is going to say that the last one with the refrigerator exploding is better than this.
Oh, yeah, I remember the refrigerator where he defended himself by hiding in
That
the
one was
refrigerator.
okay. It was shit. But again, like the Die Hard movies, part 1, part 2, and part 3 are the real ones, and all the rest are shit.
I didn't like Die Hard 2. The one in snow was Die
It's
Hard 2,
fine.
right?
It's still a Die Hard movie, though.
Yeah.
The Die Hard, once it starts, all the ones where Bruce Willis is bald, they're all shit. Speaking of which, did you?
I've only watched one.
Did you watch?
Die Hard 3 was good
I watched
because
recently.
they used the N-word a lot.
No way. I want to go watch that shit.
I watched recently. Death Becomes Her Again.
Remember Death Becomes Her
You
with
have to watch
with the candles? Yeah.
Madeline. Yeah. With Bruce Willis was great. Yeah,
Zion, you ever watch Death Becomes Her?
Nope.
yeah, it's worth it.
Great.
What have you
classic
watched
film.
recently?
Cocaine Bear. The documentary of Cocaine Bear.
Means crack mom.
Did you watch Cocaine Cowboys? When
I
it came
watched
out,
the first season.
the
I
first
think.
the original documentary
I
that
don't-
came
that
out
was
years ago.
great. That
Not
was
the
great.
show, not the one about La Madrina. The first one.
Yeah, it was
That's
amazing.
Was it
worst-
the black dude?
No, it was It was like the Johnny Depp guy from Blow.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I haven't watched the movie
That's
then.
the best one. That's the only one to give a shit
Really?
about. It's what
Cocaine
really
Cowboys.
happened during Scarface. That's
Yeah.
it. It's really
thank
good.
you.
Cocaine
That's a
Cowboys,
good-
the
yeah.
original one, excellent documentary. Do you remember the other
By the
one?
way, what was Scarface's famous last words?
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
That's his famous last words for real.
Was it?
Yeah,
Before disaster,
when he
before
pulled
he
out
died,
his
yeah.
penis.
Yeah, say hello to my little friend, and his wife's like,
Say hello to my little friend.
it's regular size.
He's gonna always go down in history as Tony Montana more than any other movie he's ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of our list this week.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Speaking of our list, you weren't speaking of your list.
No,
we
but
were- we
it
were
was
going-
a segue into the list.
We
That's
were
not how you
going-
segue into. You don't say speaking of our list.
We
That's
were
insane.
going in a one direction with the and then we just decided to go a little this way instead. What am I saying?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
we're tired.
matter what you're saying. Logan Paul, hell of a wrestler.
This week's top 5.5 last words before disaster.
So meaning, well, go ahead. Like say hello to my
Anything
little
bad
friend.
happens, yeah, say
He
hello to
died
my
after
little
that.
friend,
Was
yeah.
not good for him. Tony Montana.
Nope.
All right.
Number 5. Hey, that's a nice gun.
This one's so dumb. I can't believe we wrote this.
Do you remember when Dick Cheney, former president, shot his friend?
Yeah.
Nope.
They were hunting.
And he thought he was a deer.
He shot his friend.
No, they were right in front of each other. He shot him in the face at point
But
blank.
Dick
range.
way.
Cheney is so powerful that he just used his finger to block the barrel of the gun, and the gun exploded and killed his friend.
That was his excuse, no?
Yeah. That's what that's how he got away
you
with
serious?
it. That's how he got away
there's
with
no
it.
way.
I'm Dick Cheney, and I did what Elmer Fudd did to. Well, no, he actually took the shotgun and he tied it up like a bow, and it exploded on.
Wait, hold on.
himself.
Tell me the real story. What happened?
He shot his friend when they were hunting. He thought his friend's ass was a deer.
Okay.
That's it.
But it was an assassination actually.
Maybe that was
It's
the joke.
because what he said, he thought his friend's ass was a deer, and then he's like, "Oh my god, it's not! It's my." You tell me I've been fucking my friend this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. Yeah. They were at the edge of a cliff to keep him from backing up.
It's
to
very
back up, he was
suspicious.
pushing him, and he had to back up. You don't know that story of the guy,
No.
the
Who's
goat
the-
herder
I'll-
fucking the goats. How do you get the goat to fuck? You fuck it towards the edge of a cliff so it keeps backing up. Because a goat doesn't want it to be fucked by a human penis. You see?
How do you know that?
Because I've tried.
Have you?
I'm a Capricorn. We are mountain goats.
All right, number 4.
Fucking guys. Number 4. You're using a what to control the Titan swap?
Now, Titan Sub, that's the sandwich place on St. Catherine. And,
That's Dagwoods.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like, bro, I just had a deja vu moment. Did we?
Déjà vu?
Deja vu? Did we talk about the sub on another list?
Yeah, you talking about the sub last episode when it happened.
But was it in the list?
It wasn't in the list.
No, it wasn't
but you
on
were
the
talking
list.
about it.
I'm
I
sorry,
feel
you
like I
have to
just-
be on the list.
I don't know if I dreamed
I'm
about
sorry,
this
you-
moment.
If you're not on the list, you don't get in.
Yeah, I'm on the what's that list there?
Assholes.
No, with the pedophiles.
Yeah, it's your list. It's the family list.
Number 3.
Number 3. I'm under house arrest, guys.
You guys got one.
I fell in love on Facebook.
Oh, Adam.
I sent pics of my bobs and fajitas.
He has a magic ability to still make me feel guilty when I snap at him. He's amazing. I told him to stop calling me, goddammit. No, I'm kidding.
Because it's like a puppy.
No, Adam is, he is like a puppy, but sometimes puppies are Adam.
Number 2.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Number 2. Honey, calm down. That's my dick.
Yeah, how many times has that really been a famous last word? I
Well,
bet you in
yeah.
the millions. I bet you in the millions. How many people?
Fucking tell me to calm down.
Yeah, in the millions.
Telling me my wife's a real bitch down
Even the fucking devil can't take her.
here.
Yeah.
I'm married to Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's the devil's wife? Helen or Troy?
Saddam, it's Saddam.
Hold on.
Saddam's kind of a dog.
Oh yeah, because he was. We saw Saddam Hussein in
that's
hell.
a-
You're
South
absolutely
Park.
right.
It's a South Park
You're
reference.
absolutely
Okay,
right.
it's a South Park restaurant. I was about to
Yeah, I
ask.
have a sense of humor, guys. I watch human pop culture. Ugh.
You know
was
what, Devil?
I was about to ask-
Thank you for reminding me. I got to watch that movie again.
I was about to ask why
South
would
Park.
the devil marry Saddam Hussein? Like I was about to ask you to list me some reasons. I didn't
I
even
forgot
realize
why.
it was a
He's
reference.
so damn insane. High five. High five.
All right, and number one on this
There's
list.
two other great Saddam Hussein cameos in movies. Three, actually. I'll name them
Seinfeld?
later. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's go.
Number
here
one.
first. Number one. Allahu Akbar!
I was going in a different direction. I was gonna either say, "Hey, you could see the World Trade Center from this airplane," or something, but that was gonna be too dark.
It's not dark. It's just not funny.
Yeah. Then there was another one I was gonna say, "My Fellow Americans," you know that, but that was too
One of them that-
anti-US.
One of them that I wanted to say was, gee golly, that's a big iceberg.
Yeah, but then we went the Titan.
G golly.
The Titan.
You mean golly G?
You
Isn't
wanted
it G golly or golly?
Poseidon made an attempt at using a Logitech remote as the reason they all died in the Titan sub.
It's
A what?
Logitech.
Logitech.
A Logic Tech.
yeah, a Logitech. That's it. So
A
it's-
Logic Tech.
So
huh?
would that have been good? Would that have been a good last word?
I don't know. Okay.
Are you sure it wasn't a Microsoft?
Microsoft.
Microsis. It was a
I
mitochondria.
love when people who know about tech make fun of non-tech people and they laugh amongst themselves. It was like a famous sketch.
nerd laughing.
Jimmy Fallon
intensifies.
had a sketch on Saturday Night Live where he was playing the computer guy to come fix your computer all the time, and he'd go, "Move," and it was just funny. He was doing what you guys just did when I
Power
called Logitech.
down.
Logitech.
Power down.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
You don't have any mail.
You've got mail. Porn. Okay, is there a half? I'm not sure. Famous last words, ladies and gentlemen.
And the half. Welcome to the intellectual.
I don't know if you ever say it though. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Says
Who
it
is this?
Correctly.
You were-
This
Oh, it was imitating Bugs Bunny.
It was balls. No, something about
was
the testicles.
testicles.
Oh no, it was tits, or testicles, whatever you prefer. Hey, it's 2023. No, but I was imitating Bugs Bunny because I
Testicles
remember.
and tits together.
There you go. I watched a lot of Bugs Bunny when I was a child,
I love that. That is the
and one of my
the-
favorite episodes
bu-
was. Do you remember? Yes, and he's going like this,
and he's turning red.
but until the point where the thing breaks and it shatters and
yeah.
it falls on him. That episode, I
Yeah,
was trying to imitate
because
that.
Elmer Fudd he made the maestro, but Bugs Bunny the maestro,
The what?
the maestro,
Isn't it Maestro?
the maestro. Hey, I'm Italian. I can say it the way I want. Hey, when your family come to the Olive Garden this week at the Olive Garden, we got all you could eat a trip. So Elmer Fudd, he makes him hit the notes. And
Was
his
it
face
Elmer Fudd?
No, it wasn't. It was a fat opera
opera,
singer
yeah.
because Elmer Fudd was in The Rabbit of Seville when he shaves him. So Saddam Hussein cameos, you said.
Cameos.
Cameos.
Cameos?
Hello, this is Saddam Hussein. Happy birthday to Jeffrey from Simon. Saddam Hussein cameo.
Oh, bro, I'm so retarded. I just realized you guys were talking about Saddam Hussein, not Osama bin Laden.
No, Osama bin Laden is Obama.
I got them both confused.
No, he's Barack Obama without
oh,
a
bro, I'm
beard.
so dumb.
With a beard. What?
Well, we know.
So Saddam
There's
Hussein.
mounting evidence to support
So
that.
he was in South Park. He's the most famous dictator in movies. He was in South Park. He was in Seinfeld blocking Kramer's car
Yep.
with Costanza. Better put a coat on. It's hot out here. He was British.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
He was in Hot Shots Part 2, where Charlie Sheen, actually pretty good stupid movies, where Charlie Sheen was playing Rambo with Lloyd Bridges, Jeff Bridges' father. He was in that. And he was also in The Big Lebowski in a dream sequence where Jeff Bridges smokes weed
don't
and
remember
floats
that.
through the space. Doo-doo-doo, and you see Saddam Hussein dancing. That's Saddam Hussein, ladies
He
and
was very
gentlemen.
famous during life because he was in the news because of Iran Contra.
No, but
Do you remember the clip where they sentenced him to death and he's just laughing?
who?
Saddam
I remember him
Hussein.
laughing.
I didn't
remember him
watch his
yelling.
execution.
Yeah, he was yelling. He's like, "You fuckers!"
He did say this in his defense. I remember, what the world is doing is a theater. They
Yeah.
want to show me to be bad.
Oh no, but he was right. At the end of the day, it was a theater. He had no weapons of mass destruction. It was all bullshit.
And then they killed him.
we
yeah.
literally watched a guy get murdered.
I saw him sit. That's all
Apparently
I
his
remember.
sons were worse. Oh no! Wait,
Well, yeah,
is that
because
another-
that's what they
His
told
sons
us.
were bad guys. No, his
Yeah.
sons would go to
Uday
weddings.
and Kusei, and he killed
Okay,
a
so
soccer
it was
player.
him. It wasn't another
Yeah.
dictator, right?
No, one of his sons would go to weddings, and if the bride was really hot, he would take her away at the party before the husband and
Look
rape
at
her.
that.
That's
because
insane.
yeah, it's awful.
That's insane.
And then he also
That
did,
is so
I saw
insane.
their dead bodies. There was on the cover of the New York Post.
They
Because
deserve.
New York wanted,
That's insane. That somebody
Yeah, they
would
were
think
garbage.
of doing that.
Yeah.
That is so psychotic.
he didn't kill a
It's super
soccer player.
psychotic.
He killed a soccer player for scoring in his own net or something.
No, that wasn't them. That
was a Colombia.
That was
Well,
the
yeah,
Colombians.
Colombia.
But it was a gang related. It was a few things. It wasn't just a soccer.
Uday and Kusei. Did you watch that House of Saddam?
No.
It's a good movie. You should watch that.
House of Saddam.
Yeah, it's about George Michael. The
House
singer.
of damn.
Because you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
By the way, speaking of
Baby.
like world events and shit, you know, at the time like Saddam was popular. Oh fuck.
Live Aid.
You all right?
Have you guys seen what's been happening in?
Have you ever seen What's Happening?
No.
Dynamite. No.
In France, bro, the riots.
What are they writing about?
They're
Okay,
Muslim.
so I have informed myself
Nice.
directly from the populace of France on what actually happened.
Oh, I didn't know you called
So-
anyone in Algeria today. You're paying a lot
Have you
of
ever
attention.
listened to hardcore French hip hop from France?
Okay, can
Yes,
you
I have.
stop with your non sequiturs?
So-
Let him say his thing.
Talking about the
In the news, they
France.
were saying like there
Yeah,
was
but not
huge-
hip hop. He's about to tell us what happened.
humongous riots. Humongous riots. They burnt down places. They broke into banks. Crazy shit. That like I forgot which city. I think
A few cities.
Maybe Paris.
Foot Locker.
Marseille.
A few cities. Yeah,
Marseille
yeah,
is
okay.
probably one of them.
Marseille is one
Burning
of
shit
them.
down, bro. And then videos of the aftermath. Like shit went ham. Like you'd think there was a war.
Well, there is, but go on.
Well, there is, but you know what? But like anyways.
Tear gas.
So
More of an
the
insurrection.
story online is just all they're saying online is that a police officer shot and killed a 17-year-old.
Yes.
This is true. However, I saw the video.
Trayvon Martin.
I saw the video. You
Okay,
watched
go,
it?
go, go.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it, but go ahead.
I'll try to find it for you guys. So essentially, what happened was they do checkpoints, and at the checkpoint they were stopped, and the 17-year-old. What I heard is because you're not allowed to drive if you're not 18, but I don't know if that's true. But basically, he's there talking to the cops, and he just decides to drive off.
Okay. So,
So the
he-
cops turn around
yes.
like, "Why is this guy driving?" And they shot and they killed him.
So
Okay. They felt a threat for him to drive
similar?
off?
Well, look, overreaction by the cops to shoot
Yes.
if someone's driving off. Like I understand it sucks. It's a checkpoint. You don't know who they are, why they're running away, but your
shoot 'em in
instinct
the
shouldn't
leg,
be to
but yeah.
fire first. But the fucking guy can't just drive through a checkpoint either. Like you
Why not
play
chase?
stupid
So, yeah.
games, you win stupid
Right.
prizes.
Okay,
It's
so
all-
here's what a
it
French
was like a
fella told
Trayvon
me.
Martin situation. Exactly. Was the kid black?
it was an Arab kid.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what a
black
French
to them.
I'll tell you what a French feller told me that was traveling. He told me same thing. The cops stopped him. He didn't have a license, I heard,
Okay, that makes sense.
and he was a drug smuggler.
Oh,
Okay.
And then they got scared when he decided to drive away, and they shot.
Okay. Basically,
The cop shot the kid. So that's what I heard. And
France is going nuts right now.
yes, so
It's their version of the black guy who died in the States last year too.
but
but France has been doing this for
well, no.
it reached a
France
global
loves
scale
to-
right now.
Loves to riot, but I mean, this is a little like.
excessive.
You know me, I find police excessive and all that shit. But
Yeah.
like, guys, it's not everyone that's innocent. Like, look at this. This is what happened. Here's the video. You guys want to see it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about that dude stabbing babies?
Okay. Well, we're talking about this
No,
now.
I'm saying whatever happened to him.
Fuck him.
So here's the video. They're pointing the gun up. Like, don't move. This guy starts driving.
Oh, and it's a fucking riot.
And he gets
police
shot.
too. Yeah.
He got shot from the front or the back?
Yeah.
I think he got shot when he ran them like right away as they started. He's driving
Oh,
right into the
shit.
cop. Yeah. So
Oh, and the car was stolen apparently.
okay, that's what I'm. So
And the car was stolen. So no license, drug smuggler, car was stolen. And
Yeah.
you know what? I get him for shooting in that moment because the guy was on the car. Because in my head, I thought the guy drove off and he shot him.
yeah, no, look,
As
you
he's
have it right
driving
here.
off.
Look.
Yeah.
Talking
Now
to the
he
guy's
shot.
yeah, he shot
Yes.
Now
Yeah,
he
yeah.
shot. Right.
To stop him
they
from
made
driving
it sound
into him,
like
yeah.
he was chasing him.
Okay.
Yeah. It was unlucky for him to have shot the guy in the chest and not, you know,
Or the head.
in the
Look,
leg.
nobody deserves to
Die like that.
or whatever, to die like that.
It was a
It's
natural
actually-
reaction.
But
You're a criminal doing crime
You're
and
a
running
criminal
away from the
doing
police.
crime.
That's the dangers of it.
That cop
Why-
is
the
scared.
issue here is that, you remember the saying, live by the sword, die by the sword?
Yep.
So the issue with this
Yeah.
is, if you decide to live by the sword, okay, the issue, sorry, hold on, let me gather my thoughts here.
Caused so many people
me
to
gather
hate
my
cops now. It's
brainstorming.
going to cause so many people to hate cops.
They made it a
Everybody-
race thing, which is what bothers me.
Everybody now wants to live by the sword,
but not die by the
but
sword.
not die by the sword. They
That's
don't want
correct.
the consequences of dying by the sword. Back in the days,
You
when
knew.
you were involved in crime,
They
you
took
knew.
it.
Nobody felt remorse for you because you made your own decisions
Yep.
as a grown man, or even at that age, at 17. You decided to live in that world and do dangerous shit.
So you're smuggling drugs, you're driving a stolen car, and you have no license, okay? And then
And you
you
almost-
decide there's an officer pointing a gun at me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive through him. Okay, listen, dude. Like the fact that everyone is rioting in France right now, it shows how stupid they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I
this
was
should be
gonna-
indefensible. You should look at why the kid
Mm-hmm.
was in these gangs. What can we do for children? Is it the poor neighborhoods? Is it the Arab neighborhoods? Like what's going on? So we could try to make sure the next generation has opportunities.
They won't work on
that they don't- but
preventative
they won't work on
measures.
preventative.
And I
Never.
believe,
They're gonna rob a Foot Locker because that makes a difference.
I believe.
Now
he
there's
didn't-
looting. Is there looting?
A lot of looting.
For sure.
and I believe he doesn't deserve to die.
No.
Me too. I agree
with you.
I agree
don't
with
deserve
you.
to die. I agree with you.
But you don't think that
But-
cop is scared when that car is driving on him? The cop's heart is beating fast too when that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Look,
like, oh,
Poseidon-
I gotta do my job.
And
At the end-
old gangsters, when they get shot, they take it quietly.
I don't
calmly.
believe that if you get drunk and you drive your car on the highway, I don't believe that you should die, right? I don't believe that. But your decision's stupid. So if you do end up crashing and dying, I'll be sad that you died. You don't deserve it. But it's like, yeah, that's the consequence of your dumb decision.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not
is that-
gonna start suing the vodka company or Riot. It doesn't make any sense.
Like,
It
you're
was
not gonna
your
go
decision.
attack a fucking Grey Goose headquarters.
Exactly.
Okay, I have a question.
So hold on. If I run, if right now we did that to a let's say a horse. If a horse kicks you in the head, you die.
Yeah.
So let's say right now I start fucking with a police horse and it kicks me in the face and I die.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna start attacking police and ban police horses because it kicked me in the head. But the reason why it kicked me in the head is because I was punching it in its balls. Like I deserve to get kicked. I deserve to get a reaction from the horse, and the reaction sadly would kill me.
Actually, you wouldn't even get close enough to its balls. It has 360 vision horses.
Yeah. If a cop is
they
pointing
can
a gun
see
at
you
me, I'll
coming.
be
How many horses have you
scared.
tried to bang?
Well, actually, sorry, their blind spot is right behind them. They can see all the way up until their butt cheeks, but right
Oh,
behind
that's
they can't.
impressive.
So if they even feel something
They kick.
around there, they kick because they can't see.
But
there.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So let's just say
And they
I did
actually
something
can't
stupid.
see. They actually can't see.
Okay, bro, you're fucking
Sorry,
talking
sorry,
about something that
sorry.
doesn't matter.
Sorry.
Let's say
He's describing the horse
Yeah,
kicking.
yeah.
No, horses
it's
when
like
they kick.
it's like talking to a 7-year-old.
Sorry, is that?
You shouldn't touch. You shouldn't put your hand on fire. You know, fire. Sometimes you need it to start a fire, but other times it could be for marshmallows. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't put your hand in the fucking fire.
What is the general consensus? Is all of France against the officer now?
No, it's not that. What's happening is there's a big. It's actually very racially tense now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's turned into like a Muslim thing. Like, oh, you guys are against Muslims.
No, they're not.
But it has nothing to do with
because
it.
they want to make it a racial profiling issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks. People are gonna unnecessarily die, and
Yep.
people are gonna unnecessarily be angry and riot and break shit. And in 2 weeks, they're gonna be talking about Gérard Depardieu started a new wine, and it's over.
No, they're pissed. But they also France has a lot of those no-go zones. So now they're fucked because they've basically built, the fake wokeness. They do the same
Yeah.
thing in Chicago.
Yeah. Okay.
So they built these areas where they turn a blind eye.
tense areas.
Ghettos, tense
Yes,
areas. They turn a
yes.
blind eye. They go, no, do whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yes,
Of course,
you're absolutely
14-year-olds
right.
should have guns and
You're
shoot
right,
each
you're
other and
absolutely
drill
right,
music
yeah.
songs. Of course, that's normal. That's normal.
Yeah.
Like they try to pretend that that's
because
black
of
culture.
the kickback and corruption
Yeah,
and
they-
blind eye.
They try to pretend that
act
that's
like-
black
yes,
culture, but
yes.
it's not because you see black culture in America thriving without having
Correct.
14-year-old kids shoot each other. And they pretend like, no, that's just what it is. Let them do the thing. And then now when like Walmart says, look, we're moving the fuck out because we're losing billions per year. You're just robbing everything
Yeah.
and shit like that.
And-
they complain. They go, Walmart is racist for wanting to leave.
And that kid who passed away, sorry for him, was probably gangsta acting.
Yeah.
Sadly.
He was
sure.
a
He was
drug dealer, yeah.
gangsta acting.
It's like the. Have you seen the guys? Yo, free my boy, whatever his name is.
Your boy's a rapist.
And then you look into the guy, bro. He raped like 8 women, killed 3 babies.
Just
Yeah,
reminded
don't
me of
free him.
something.
Nah, bro, keep him in there. I want to keep him in there, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
The most gangsta, badass thing I saw as a real slap in the face to the justice system was this rapper who was in jail and filmed a music video
Yeah, it happens
while
a
he
lot.
was in jail.
It
You know
happens
how
a lot. They
embarrassing
record the
that
audio
is?
albums.
This
through
fucking
the
guy.
phone.
Really?
That is street. You think he got his street cred, this rapper? He recorded a fucking video, a music video
Hold on.
in jail.
They record through the phone?
Whatever it did.
That's some good.
This guy's incarcerated and dropped an album himself. That's awful.
Fucking T-Mobile's on another level, bro.
I don't know what country it's in, but it's on this side of the
They
world.
got good reception.
Yeah, but also the thing I was
That
watching
should
the
be an
States.
ad.
Portland too, I think, is even Damian Lillard demanded a trade now. Like all these garbage ass places that like these super woke,
Woke was invented there.
yeah,
bro.
that they let chaos take over.
Yeah.
Bro, it's trash. You
Well,
ruined everyone's lives.
they're judging people so much that they started by complaining about not judging people. That
But they
they're now
judge
on the-
everyone
on the-
based on their skin, based on their religion. That's all they judge. And then they thought, oh, how can this go off the rails? If that's how you judge people, based on their skin color, based on their religion, based on their gender, and that's all you judge, you're fucked. And that's what they did.
People have preconceived notions. People have preconceived notions about every single one of us.
Even your boy, what's his name?
Adam.
What's his name? The Christopher from
Michael
Imperioli?
Michael Imperioli.
Did you see what happened to him this week? People are
'Cause of
ripping
that
him
show?
on Twitter.
'Cause of
No,
that-
no, no, they're
What
ripping
happened to
on
him?
Because the Supreme Court decision that passed, and he basically went, okay, so now the Supreme Court made it legal for us to discriminate. So I don't want any conservatives, right wingers watching my movies. Fuck you guys. I'm allowed to discriminate.
He
So
pulled
you
a
don't-
Robert De Niro to his fans?
Yeah, but the problem is what the Supreme Court decided is something that I think we've all been doing anyway. What the Supreme Court said is that no one can force you to create something if it's against your values. For
If
example,
a bakery doesn't
if a
want to
bakery
make
doesn't want to make a
gay
penis
cake,
cake because they don't make penis
or,
cakes,
or
right?
a
They're
gay
regular
marriage
bakery.
cake because
you
they're
can't.
Muslim.
Yeah, thank you. But you can't force them because they don't want to do it. However, they cannot stop you from buying stuff that's on the shelves. They can't. Not give you service. But you can't force them to do something again, which I'm fine with. That's
I get it,
that's
I
how it's
get it.
always
So how
been.
did he put his foot in his mouth now?
That's what he said. I told you what he said. He's making it seem the other way.
I
He's
mean, what's the reaction now?
Okay, so people are like, no, you dickhead. They said you can't force someone to make. Why would you want to force someone? Like, first of all, why would you eat a cake from someone that doesn't like you? I'd be scared that there's jizz in that fucking
That's
cake.
true,
Or
actually.
spit in the
Okay.
sandwich like in casino.
So it didn't say discriminate. It's the opposite. You're allowed. It says by law, if it's on the shelves, you're allowed to buy it. Like no one could stop you. But you can't force someone to create something. And Phil's been doing that. Phil, when he was asked, was it the conservatives? I forgot who it was at one point that asked him to make a video for their political
And he
campaign.
didn't believe in it.
And he didn't want to do it. That's his right. He shouldn't be forced to create something if he doesn't believe in it.
What's the name of this famous law that just this week? This fuck.
Oh, today this was the abortion thing, the Roe versus Wade. There was that. too.
Yeah, but the one that Christopher.
Oh, there was the affirmative action. one,
Affirmative
too.
action.
No, it has
Jesus.
nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with affirmative. That's
Okay.
another thing. The affirmative.
That's
action.
the other one that was happening this week.
Yeah, the affirmative action. The people got very mad that the Supreme Court said we shouldn't be racist. They got very upset at that.
So
What was the affirmative action thing?
Affirmative action was you had to allow access to certain people if they came from certain demographics, race, gender, whatever, regardless of their skill level. So let's say, like, for example, Harvard, for example, let's say they had in order to get into Harvard, you need 4.0, right?
Yeah, perfect
Unless
GPA.
you're black, you get a 275. We need a couple black, that kind of stuff. So what happened was they have limited space. So let's say there's 100 spaces. Instead of it being the 100 best,
diversity.
it was the 20 best
yeah.
and the 80 best of X color, X religion.
And
So-
they banned that, basically?
Yeah, they said you got to stop doing that. That you cannot. It needs.
Really?
Yeah, they go. You
I
can't.
see nothing wrong with that.
That's what I said too.
if you
but
want to
then you
win the
had the-
gold medal, you have to run faster.
But then you had the people tweeting like the woman that wrote if it's a merit-based system, black people will never get anything. And then black people were like, wait
Wait,
what
what?
the fuck did you just say?
Hold on, she said that?
she thought she was being nice.
No!
Because what she meant
just called
was-
black people. Oh, she's dumb.
What she
But
meant
that's what
was
woke
poorer
is.
communities.
She's dumb racist.
She meant poorer communities.
But that's what they are,
that just
all these
so
woke people
happen
are
to be
actually
more
racist.
black.
Like, oh, I'll help you because you're too dumb. No, they're not dumb. You're dumb.
Oh, fuck. That's funny, though.
So that's what happened. And people complain the opposite. I've never seen this many people in Hollywood complain that they're like, yo, you guys got to stop being racist. They're like, that's terrible.
Hold on.
I think it's racist to they do it the other way. It becomes racist, like what I just said in the movie. They made her the head of the CIA.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
It's super insane. They gotta stop doing this race shit. They gotta leave people alone. Stop
hold on.
mentioning race all the time.
You can only get 80% and up to get into that school. How are black people ever gonna get it?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
She's saying.
That's
yeah,
what she
yeah.
said.
That is so
That's insane,
wrong,
bro.
That is so wrong that a
That's
lot of people
insane.
think
That was my
like
reaction.
that.
I was freaking the fuck out.
That's literally
It's so
insane,
wrong that people
dude.
think like that. It's sad because they're ignorant.
She just exposed herself.
They all do. This is all.
Most
it's
people
all
are
virtue.
stupid.
Yeah, most people they virtue signal. They just write on Twitter or on Facebook, "This is terrible. The Supreme Court, what they're doing," and they don't understand what they're saying. How dumb it is.
They don't want to
Also,
look
I would
stupid,
like
so
to
they want to
say-
sound like they know something, and
Yeah.
they pick a side,
Yeah,
but
they
they
don't
don't even
think.
know what the fuck they're thinking
I
about.
would like to say very hilarious.
It is. If you look back,
Very funny.
If you look back and watch it, it actually is absurdly funny.
Yeah, this is people will look back like in the future. They'll be like, "What a retarded generation."
If
Let's
we
bring it
don't
right
get
back
to
to that
Idiocracy.
movie. Idiocracy. We're gonna bring it
we're
back.
gonna
to
yeah, we're
Idiocracy.
gonna get there. They
If
won't
we
be-
don't get there, but we will
it
probably
looks
get
like we're
there.
getting there.
Like,
Yeah, we're
what are we
close.
talking about? Do you know what the hell the world is? What's going on? That we're actually talking about this stupidity right
Yeah.
now. Think about that. We are not human anymore. We just pick sides.
Yeah.
We pick sides and need to be validated, but with likes and shares. Kids
While
don't
Vladimir Putin goes
Laughs.
out there and laughs.
people.
Bro,
Don't talk to
master
each
chess
other.
player. Master chess player.
Kids
Zelensky
can't
met
talk
with
to each other anymore.
This is an actual Fox News headline. Zelensky met with another world leader. The world leader this time was Greta Thunberg. What world is she fucking
Is she-
leading?
she's
What are
the-
we talking about?
She's the world leader in autism. Kids that are
How
smart.
dare you?
Adaya. Adaya.
She's back. She's back in action. I heard
I'm leading the world.
I heard a great Ricky Gervais
Mr.
joke
Zelensky,
today.
make me a promise. Don't pollute when you smoke that flute.
So speaking of that again, is that
It's annoying, episode.
what?
As a world leader, how do you feel about this?
As the world leader of mental retardation.
But
I don't know what to say, dude.
It
That's
is ludicrous.
that's insane. How is she a world leader, bro?
Ask Fox News.
but what does she
Bro,
represent?
if she's a world leader, I'm a
because
CEO,
she was
bro.
in United Nations. She's representing who though? Because remember she talked to the
She's
United
not
Nations.
a world leader, dude. She has. But
why did they
There's no
refer to her?
elected
Yeah.
position for her.
Her parents are actors and they wrote books and they have some pull in
political influence.
Sweden.
She's the
Yeah.
face of something. We don't know what though.
She's the face of
autism.
stupidity.
But what about? Do you think to bring it back to RFK Jr. there?
Raska.
Do you think he?
I can't get over the world leader. I'm sorry.
Do you
Yeah, I
think
was
he's going to
shocked.
be the next?
That's insane.
Do you think this guy has a good chance of being the next president, or is his voice going to fuck him up?
I don't know, man. The voice is a fuck up for me. I like, he's a healthy dude. I like some of his stances.
Because he has quite some traction. Is all
look,
I'm saying.
con-
He has,
Considering-
but the thing is, he's too. I think in order to win, you have to go. It sucks to say this, but you have to go all in on one side, and he's too close to the middle. Because, for example, he wants to ban guns. He has a lot of lefty opinions, but he
Really?
also has a lot of right opinions. So no one likes him.
Now, remember what we were saying about people not being so informed.
He's like me. I'm hated because of my opinions don't fit
A
into
lot of
one political group.
uninformed people vote.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about traction. I'm talking
Well,
about
if he becomes the
the
front runner,
influence
let's say
this
he
guy-
represents the Democrats. They're all going to vote for him, even if he says, let's drink
right,
blood.
right. When was the last time there was a middle ground guy? They thought Clinton was, but maybe he wasn't.
No, Clinton was in middle ground. Clinton had some good policies that did good
Jimmy
for America
Carter
and a lot of
was
bad
a middle
ones.
ground.
Yeah. There hasn't been, who the closest to the middle was? Trump.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I was
But,
He was
about
the
to
but
say
he
Trump.
was
Yeah,
painted
he was
like the other
anti-war.
extreme.
Yeah, he was anti-war. He was pro smaller government.
Yeah.
He was pro like America. He had a lot of right wing stuff and a lot of traditional liberal stuff, like with the war and the.
He rubbed some people the wrong way. Man.
oh yeah, well, he talks a lot of shit. He talks about vaginas and it's
Yeah.
not.
He rubbed the influential people the wrong way.
Well, 'cause he's talking shit about them. You're not supposed to say the quiet stuff out loud, and he was.
Well, you can do anything you want with him. You can grab him by the pussy.
No,
That was
forget
the one-
that. No, that's not what
that
got
was
him.
the one that got him.
You know what got him? All the media, all the people that he was friend, they were all collecting money from Hillary Clinton. Got money from him, for her husband, for their campaigns, all that. Why they hated him was because he was saying it. He kept saying. Do you remember the debates?
Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
They're like, you don't pay. He's like, yeah, I didn't do anything illegal. This is the law. You don't pay either.
Oh,
Neither
yeah,
does he.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes,
A lot of your friends don't.
Yeah, all the people. He goes, I'm not stealing. I'm following the law. The law says I don't have to if I do X, Y, Z thing. So I do X, Y, Z thing. He was and they hated that because he could have been belligerent and been like, and just start lying. But he's like, no, of course I don't. He goes, neither do you, neither do they, because of X, Y, Z. No, we're not doing anything illegal. We're within the law.
I heard one thing that this guy said, Robert Kennedy Jr., RFK Jr., that not one competitor has the power of words that can influence, okay? That is capable of saying these exact words. You know, when my father and my uncle believed this and start a sentence, pow, straight to the White House, man.
Yeah,
come
but
on.
here's the thing. That's an older generation.
Right.
Look up Poseidon generation.
But that's
he has no clue.
Icon. To use those words, it's like saying icon. It's like saying
I'm part of the
Abraham
royal
Lincoln
family.
and
means
fucking,
nothing to me.
Right, but I'm saying to voters, American voters.
It doesn't to voters because they're all young now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I'm saying he has that power to say my father and my uncle. Biden, the president, has a bust of this guy's father on his desk.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
By the way, Biden's crackhead son. Have you seen the latest?
Yo, I was about to bring that shit
You
up.
saw the video?
What do you do?
Bro, I didn't see
He
the video.
recorded a video of him driving at 175 miles an hour, smoking crack.
I've probably smoked crack with this guy.
This guy's insane, bro.
Wait,
guy's
hold
a
on.
party
You said you
animal.
never smoked crack.
I probably no, because I'm bringing back the joke.
okay,
of the
okay,
fucking. I've never smoked one. If I smoked crack, I'd be
He's the
smoking
Guido
crack.
Grasso of that family.
We caught him.
Yeah, we caught him. No, if I smoke crack, I'll smoke crack for you right now. Oh, that's
But yeah, the WhatsApp messages with the Chinese guy where he's threatening him, and how the White House is reacting is so disingenuous. Like we don't. First they said that this doesn't exist. It's not true, right? Now that the evidence comes out, they just don't want to talk about it. They're like, but you lied. You said that this didn't happen, and they're like, no, next question. Like, at least address it. Be like, look, I said it didn't happen because I really believed it wasn't true. Be honest.
The guy was living GTA style.
No, that's it. Does he walk into the White House like Billy Madison? Like, is he that? And remember Billy Madison, Adam Sandler? Is he like
That's
just
him.
a retarded kid?
He's Billy Madison.
He's Billy Madison in the White House.
Do you remember some missions you'd play in like GTA? You're like, this is insane that this would be the government, but it's in a game.
It is.
Yeah. That's real life.
Shit like this happens.
It's so weird. What's
Bro,
that?
Rockstar was onto something, bro.
What happened?
They had
Rockstar?
insiders.
Red Dead
Rockstar is a
Redemption.
nice. That's what my wife is playing. She's been playing it for a while. RDR2.
But is it-
But Rockstar is always a great parody of the current world. That's all it is. It's
They're
an
really,
exaggerated
really
version.
good at it, man.
I really can't wait to see what they're gonna do with GTA 6.
Yeah, was that the next one coming out?
Oh, bro, people have been
Well, they've
waiting
been
this
working on
game
it for
a
57
while,
years.
yeah.
That's what I mean. It's coming out like this Christmas.
What are you talking
I
about? There's
heard-
no announcement.
I
nothing.
heard end of 2024
From who?
from fucking these weird sources online.
That
but
game
it's not
is
true.
gonna-
I know.
It's gonna.
I wish though.
I remember when I lived in New York, people waited for 2 days in Times Square to buy the new Metroid game.
Metroid.
That's
That's
how
weird.
old I am.
When did that happen?
Fuck do I know?
No,
Some-
I
in
think
the
you have the wrong name.
mid-2000s.
You know when it's
I think
gonna
you think
come
of
out?
Metal Gear
No,
Solid.
it was a game, and some guy was dressed like Metroid in Times Square. Sorry.
Okay, that makes more sense.
You know when it's gonna come out? I think at the tail end of the life cycle of PlayStation 5.
But if you're standing
No,
at
bro,
that tail
PlayStation 5
end,
just came
will the
out.
horse see you, or is it a blind spot?
Sorry, what?
The tail end you were talking about.
It's a blind spot.
So the horse could kick you?
Horses have 2 blind spots, right behind them and right in front of them. What? It's true.
I'm just fascinated by your equestrian knowledge.
Oh, dude, when it comes to horses, he knows
Bro,
everything. about-
everything.
He's the only person I know that's actually touched a horse's dick and lived to tell about it.
Yeah.
What does horsepower mean on a car?
It means how many horses work to create the engine.
And how many are working right now, assembly line? Like one puts the door on, the other
It
one...
depends. If it's Mexican made, there's a lot of horses.
Yeah. Because, they're famished.
If it's Peruvian made, there's all llamas.
Yeah. They go with llama power in Peru.
They spit, right?
Yeah. So like a 100 horsepower engine here in Peru, it would be a 300 llama power engine.
Now, does horsepower mean like, okay, in Back to the Future 3, I'm not kidding to use this reference, but it's because to try to visualize
Okay,
it.
horsepower
They're trying
is-
to
it's
get
so
the
dumb,
car.
the reason
they're
why
trying
we
to
use
get the car
horsepower.
to 88 miles an hour
Yeah.
in the cowboy times. So they can, unless they get a train, they try at one point to use like 30 horses to pull the car.
Yeah.
To get that fast. Is that what horsepower is?
Yes.
Like how many horses it would take to make this car go that
Yes.
fast? That's it?
Yep.
Got it.
You found it, kid.
So 300 horsepower means you need
Look, why
300
horsepower is called today we say that a horsepower is equal to a horse lifting 550 pounds of weight a foot high in 1 second. That number is what Watt arrived and when he decided he needs to settle on a standard given that horses vary in strength.
Who's Watt?
So I'll give you I don't know. So look, so let's say a car weighs 1,000, let's say it weighs 550 pounds. A car,
Right.
How
many horses would it take to pull that 550 pounds?
So one horse pulling that, you would just need one horse. But
Love me a good horse.
But the thing
Nice
is,
horse.
when they say
Rusty.
100 horses, this car can go as fast as 100 horses pulling this. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
But you know,
okay.
I knew a horse once
it's
that.
weird.
You're like a carriage, a horse carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but don't feed it beefarino.
Oh yeah.
What?
Beefarino.
No, just put a carrot in front.
If a horse eats beefarino.
Did you just say that?
What?
The carrot.
What? Rabbits eat carrots, man.
Although it may seem safe to assume that 1 horsepower is the output of a horse is capable of creating at any one time, that is incorrect. In fact, the maximum. Oh no, wait. Hold on.
Mortadella used to be made from horse.
Really?
Yeah, and they changed it to bologna. Bologna at Oscar Mayer and mortadella are exactly the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's why it's called bologna, because it's from Bologna. Whoever Oscar Mayer was, he decided to take mortadella that all these Italians were loving and bring it to America, but he thought the white spots would be distracting to the American consumer. So it's the same process, and they just mash it all together and make a slice. So bologna and mortadella, same thing. But
The whites are a little distracting.
original mortadella used to be made from horse, and now it's made from porch.
Made from an old porch.
Yes. And
I think he
an
meant
old
pork.
an old porch 911.
You know what's really good? Pork belly.
Oh,
It's the greatest. It's bacon. It's basically bacon.
Bro, but it's like
It's bacon, not cut. Correct.
No,
It's
but I
wonderful.
think bacon is from the back though.
It's
That's why they call it
it's
the bacon.
100% bacon.
No, they called it bacon because it's from the back of the pig. Bacon. The back.
What they call bacon in Australia,
This is why everybody hates you.
what they call bacon in Australia is what we call pea meal bacon. You ever had a pea meal bacon sandwich in Toronto at the St. Lawrence Market?
You ever had a
No.
pineal bacon?
Pea meal bacon is what we call Canadian bacon here.
Okay.
And that is what they call actual bacon in Australia. You order bacon and eggs in Australia, it's not going to look like bacon as we know it. Because in Australia, what they call bacon, they call pork belly. I have a great pork belly recipe.
I have a
if you
question.
like. Equestrian question?
A question.
Equestrian
It's an
question?
important question.
Equestrian question?
All right.
Okay. You know hot dogs.
Yes.
They say they make it from all the remaining parts of the pig.
Lips and assholes.
Does this include the pig's penis?
Yes.
Yeah, it includes all the parts. Like no, but because the
Does this mean everyone is gay?
Yeah.
no, just because it would be that
That
you're
would
a-
explain everything.
You're a gay
That
cannibal.
would explain
Well, there's
everything.
all those fucking flags everywhere.
You would be a
That
gay,
would explain
a
everything.
gay
nowadays,
cannibal.
bro. That's what's.
You know what turned
Gay village, gay nation. You fucking pork dick sucking
Everyone
motherfuckers.
ate too many hot dogs.
what's amazing is what do they send? What do they
we're so
send to the
dumb.
dog food companies that didn't make it?
Well, dog food is terrible.
No, but they
No, dog food is bad.
but they use the nerves and the knuckles and they use the parts of the animal that is really like
if you love your dog, do not feed it
Alpo.
dog food.
No Alpo.
It's gonna get cancer. Dog food is the equivalent
it's
of feeding your
carcinogens.
children
Yeah.
McDonald's every day.
Yeah, it's
Really?
McDonald's for them. Correct. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
you don't give it dog food or cat food. That's why these animals get tumors and they get. It's
Correct.
terrible for them.
It's exactly that. It's
All
exactly
the
that.
so go look. If you don't want to look, just Google it or find a YouTube video. But if you look at what makes like dog food brand like the best standard, we have the highest quality. Go look at what the quality measures are. You're gonna start laughing.
Yeah.
The quality for a dog food to be considered top quality is basically for us. It wouldn't even be considered. It's like it was less than McDonald's. Like it's garbage. It's not.
Really?
Yeah, it's
If
very
you
bad.
trapped a mouse and gave it to your dog every day, it would live better and longer.
That's true.
I cook actual food. My dog eats like
exactly.
a princess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
My cat has a.
Did your fucking dog luck out in
Oh,
life?
yeah.
Huh? Your dog
Oh,
won
yeah.
that lottery, man.
Yeah,
I
well,
remember
she's going
that
for
dog.
surgery for her teeth next week, so my fingers are crossed.
She's
'Cause
going to
every-
Mexico?
No, because every time they put you to take out her teeth, but every time they put her to sleep, there's always the risk.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So it's,
Yeah.
She's gonna get dentures.
yeah. She's just removing her teeth. She's gonna be She's gonna be
I
toothless.
know a dog like that. Well, you go to Mexico for that. So I won't no longer use dental adhesive.
I have to go pull out a tooth from the dentist. It's
Oh,
gonna
it
cost
still
me.
didn't happen, huh?
I'm waiting. I don't want to do it during the summer. I've done most of my dental procedures during the summer, and it fucks me up.
What do you mean? This is a pullout.
Yeah, but then for
It's
like a
like-
week, I'm gonna.
A week, you think?
I don't know. Last time I pulled out my wisdom teeth,
Yeah.
but also I'm a lunatic.
They're
right?
going to
Yeah.
give you
So, like,
Percocets, bro.
So like
You-
when I pulled out my wisdom teeth, they gave me perks.
Yeah.
And they told me, by the way, don't smoke and don't
Yeah.
drink and do any
You
drugs.
did. It didn't matter.
And
Yeah.
it was the just for laughs, and
Yeah.
I drank and
Well,
did
because
drugs.
it keeps the wound open and it thins your
It's
blood
two different types of people.
because it's a wound is
When I
open.
took out my wisdom tooth, I didn't take the drugs. I drove here, did podcasts. I never stopped.
Correct. That's the
Yeah.
right way to do it.
Well, no, it's not the right way. It depends who you are, bro.
No, it's they're both the wrong. We're both retards.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the Dark Side of the Ring? I saw the one on Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog, the wrestler, was the first like big Hulk Hogan black wrestler. What I mean about the guy, The Rock, like the big
Yeah.
one, you know. And he told Jake, "This is Jake the Snake." Like he showed Jake the Snake a big jar of speed pills and amphetamines before Jake the Snake even knew. Like, let me get into that. Like that's how old. Like Jake Snake is.
I didn't
known-
understand a single word. You
What I'm
just
trying to
fucking
say
said.
is,
Yeah, that's not
Jake
a-
the Snake is a seasoned addict.
Toxicoman.
He's talking about the early days that it was Junkyard Dog that introduced him to this.
I
drug-
still don't understand a
drug
single word you
life.
just
Whatever,
fucking
man.
said.
It doesn't matter. I saw it was a good one. Watch Dark Side of the Ring. Junkyard Dog. He was really cool. Next,
All right, let's start wrapping this up.
All right.
I said hip.
You guys
hop,
enjoyed
the
this
hippity
lunacy.
hippity hip hop. hop, hop.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this lunacy, head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. Sign up to the Patreon. Tell your friends to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel because YouTube is being a little weird. I do suggest you sign up to Patreon because there's a small chance, as many other podcast channels in the past week, if you haven't noticed, have been getting nuked.
No way.
Why?
Yeah. A lot of comedy channels like ours.
No way.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So just be careful. Sign up to Patreon to catch everything in case we disappear on the YouTubes. Support your local podcaster if you like
Yes.
them. Follow Poseidon online, the Poseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. He has a website. It is iamposeidon.com. You could follow him there and see everything he's up to. Guido Grasso's online.
Right.
The Guido Grasso can be found at Guido Grasso JR. JR is for Junior, just like JFK. So Guido Grasso JR on Instagram. He's on Twitter and he's also on Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Intellectuals out.
I have to piss.